This is a short demonstration of the Microlistics WMS. When the user logs in, they're presented with a menu on the left-hand side that is dependent on their user level. Once they hit one of those menu items, it will give a drop-down list of different functions. Also across the top, you'll notice that this is a multi-site and multi-client compatible system. From any screen, a user can choose in a third-party logistics operation to partition by a certain client, or to run open and see the entire facility. Going into a screen is a very simple process of either double clicking or typing in a screen number, and you'll notice that you can have multiple screens open at any time in this system. It uses tab browsing with a list of standardized buttons available on each screen, customized to that screen and the functions required. So I can have as many screens open as I require throughout the day. In this case, receiving product master, sales inquiries and stock inquiries. Within these screens, I can also customize my view. So the inquiry screens are very flexible to the user in terms of column order and column width. And I can also filter on any of those column headings using a range of different queries. So if I'm to query on a certain location, that will filter the detail down and show me all of the stock and the detail of the stock in that location. At the moment, in the sales order screen, you'll notice we have 5 orders that have been released for picking. These are released on a timely basis direct from this screen. And at that point, it creates work in what we call the Workbank Inquiry screen, which is a user dashboard. At the moment, in the Workbank Inquiry, there's a range of different tasks available: cross-docs, picks, wave picks, receipts, putaways. And again, this can be filtered depending on whether it's available, allocated to a user, or underway. From here, a warehouse manager can also select different orders or different lines of work and change the priority to manipulate the workflow for the user. This Workbank Inquiry is also supported by an Analytics BI dashboard. The user can log into here from any mobile tool, could be an iPad, an iPhone, or just direct from the dashboard. Once they log in, the analytics splits the different reports based on whether it's client, site, users, or orders. If I select users in this case, it will open up a range of different user reports, task trend by users. This is for full pallet picks for all users. I can partition by just the one and see the different statistics. I can compare user performance, user efficiency with the top 5 most efficient and least efficient staff. Or related to the Workbank and Supervisor dashboard, I can also look at a visual insight of the work currently available. So you can see here for picks, receipts, putaways, stock checks and replenishments, we can see exactly how many tasks and what percentage of work is outstanding at the moment. We can also see monthly order trends, client order share, and orders by week in this screen, but these reports are very customizable to the user. Indeed, once they are up and running, the user can actually customize exactly what sort of view they want within this dashboard. On the RF side of things, the user logs into a site, an operator and equipment code, which defines their capability within the warehouse. Operator code being exactly what tasks the supervisors have enabled them to do, and equipment being the materials handling equipment they are using. In this case, I'm logging in as a reach truck user, which means I've got the capability to do all tasks that a reach truck can complete. If I log in with a pallet trolley, it only assigns me work from a lower level of the warehouse. Again, my username and password will define my access as well. When I log in the menu, I've got a range of different tasks I'm able to complete. Once I enter one of those tasks, it'll ask me to scan a receivable bay, in this case for a receipt. I have 2 purchase orders available at this receiving bay, and from there I get directions. In this case, scan or enter the product. I can scan the barcode, I can enter the product code, as well as that I can show a list of products available on that purchase order. All of these functional tasks, and this is a list of different stock available to be received in, all of these functional tasks will be directed via RF. So the system then gives me some product information. I can see a total quantity to be received in and the quantity still to go. It then gives me the full pallet quantity and the stacking pattern. At that point there, I can then confirm the quantity on that pallet, and the system will produce a Microlistics pallet ID or license plate. From there, the pallet is now ready to be put away. So the next step, another user can be coming up, putting these pallets away as I'm receiving them in. Once I scan that pallet, the system will give me directions to take it to a location. For this product, there is actually orders outstanding to be picked out, so it's sending that product to cross-dock. Once it's dropped at cross-dock, a range of picks will be released to fulfill the outstanding orders. So depending on the order priority listed on the left-hand side, the order number and the date due, these orders will be scheduled in the carton picking queue or the full pallet picking queue, depending on what task the user is completing. And once I select that, it'll give me instructions depending on what I need to collect. Collect an empty pallet in this case, go to location G34A and scan the pallet ID 103978. At each step, the user is given a direction to go and confirm or scan a product. Once I get there and scan, it'll give me directions to pick. At the end of that, this pick has produced a label for a customer, which is then added to the pallet and scanned, and the direction is to take that to dispatch lane 2. So that product and the order are staged in dispatch lane 2, waiting for the rest of the load or maybe directly dispatched. I'm then taken back into the list of orders. You can see this has been populated with a brand new order, which is actually the cross-dock that came through before. Again, the direction is to go to the cross-dock location, find the pallet ID 103992 and scan the pallet ID. In this case, I'm picking 3 each, and it now directs me to a further pick. This is G34B, scan pallet ID 103979, and pick 7 each. At the end of that, again, a customer dispatch label is produced, which can be integrated direct to a carrier, and this is also staged in dispatch lane 2. So that's a quick overview of the operational RF tasks and the WMS user interface tasks, as well as that, a BI demonstration.